Hey everyone, how's it going today? Um, Jeff will be joining a little bit late, but we're going to get started with Kingdom Death Monster. We are facing the hand for the first time. Um, I'm gonna. This is a bit of a weird fight. It's better to just try to make it through and survive rather than try to fight him. So I'm going to try to kind of run through this as quickly as possible. It won't be as interactive. It's not the best fight to stream. I was thinking about just doing this one off stream, but let you guys see every part of the game. First I'm rolling our... Oh no, we don't have a tactics card because I changed it out because we have new characters. Everybody's just playing generic characters. This guy's a heavy hitter, so we won't want to lose any of our good people. Alright, so the hand... I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll go through these. He has 10 basic, no advanced, no legendary. But you're not trying to remove his AI cards. You just cycle through them, and then if you survive all 10, the 11th one is... what's it called? Applause. And if you reach applause, then he... I wouldn't say you win. He lets you live and leaves. That one I've already put in the deck. We have... The other ones are the red lens closed, blue lens, and green lens. Those ones... This is a very involved fight. As a survivor with a green aura, depending on what your aura is, it will do different things to different lenses, and opening lenses make him hit harder or do different types of damage. If you don't hurt him and keep his lenses closed, then it's good. So, like, let's say I have... Red has 1, 2, 3 blue infinities and 1, 2 green. So he would be a blue aura. He doesn't have any. Well, I mean, he would have... No, he's got a red and a blue. Red and... Yeah, just a red and a blue. Blue, red, blue. So blue, the green character would have a blue aura and so on. So let's say a green character hits him. You would open up this, and while a green lens is open, hand gains the green eyeball. It's hard to see because it's a green screen background. While green lens is open, attack rolls from survivors with green aura only hit on a perfect hit, so it gets harder to hit. Blue aura, same thing. While blue lens is open, only attacks survivors with blue aura hit on a perfect hit. So you're trying to keep those eyes closed. It's a weird fight. Like I said, if you just survive it, it kind of gets better. Polarized aura. Here we go. This kind of explains the auras. If the blue has the same number of red, green, and blue aura, they have a white aura. And he has the more affinities of any color, red, green, or blue. Their attack is that colored aura. Survivor's aura may have at most 2 colors. So if you're tied for red and green, you would have both red and green aura. Impossible eyes. The hand can see everything. When the hand suffers a wound, place a token on impossible eyes instead of moving the card to the wound stack. So instead of taking away, you are trying to do 12 wounds. He has 10 cards, so you would have to be doing at least 1 wound every round and then a couple extra wounds to defeat him. But if you're only hitting on perfect hits when eyes are open, it's really tough. Ghost Step, this is the one where you will actually be paying attention to. Ghost Step has a limited range. Move the monster until it passes through the target, then stop and turn to face the target. Any survivor it passes through suffers 1 brain damage per monster level instead of collision. Any survivors the hand ends its movement on suffer collision normally. So he moves around a lot, basically infinite spaces. We start the battle immediately. We don't do the hunt phase. I'm just gonna grab a drink. Okay, let's see here. I do have a new thing set up. The board cam, the overhead board cam, now has. Oh, I turned the ability off. Let's see here. Oh no, that should be on. Why is that not showing? Okay, there we go. So it has. You can actually see my mouse, and if I turn this on, it will actually zoom in on things. I don't have it set to full screen, so you're only seeing part of it, but for other players, this will be up so they can go in and kind of zoom in on different cards and things like that, or getting closer to see how many spaces things are. And I can also see their mouse. So just a cool new feature. That is through Vorpal board. Eventually I want to get everything set up through them, and I can even scan cards into the game and put them up on the screen so I don't have to do the whole card cam thing. I could do a lot more with Vorpal board. So I'm just waiting on the scanner to come in, and that should be pretty cool. Anyway, we have 3 stone columns. There's the stone face that he's standing on. 3 stone columns. Oh, okay. I will put them 4 spaces away from all other terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Just kind of randomly around. And then I drew 2 tall grass, 4 spaces away from all tall grass. Right, where do we want to go set up? We've been kind of having blue and red be the We'll just set our guys up on tall grass. If you're standing on tall grass, you gain +2 evasion. Oh, right, I have to figure out everybody's evasion. So I have 1 for him. 1 evasion in there. I get 3 insanity for him. I get 2... So he starts off with 1 survival. We get 2 now for leaving. I get 2 more for the Dried Acanthus. I think that's about it. So 5 survival. Not bad. And he starts out with 3 insanity. Let's see here, +1 accuracy, +1 evasion for the monster grease. I could almost set up the monster grease to get 2, but that's okay. So that is 3 brain damage, or 3 insanity, sorry. He's got +1 evasion, +2 because of the monster grease. Need to part gain a survival. When you depart, gain a survival. So he starts off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets 5 survival. The green character will get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So green has 6 survival. Oh, he's blue is maxed out at 8. And that is 2 evasion. 2 evasion from gear. Same with him. Nope. He just gets 1 evasion from gear. Okay. Okay, figured out everybody's evasion and everything. So Tallgrass gets +2 to evasion. And let me know if you're watching. I can get you to roll for people. We have commands in chat. !D10 will roll a D10. !D100 will roll a D100. Say hi, something. Let me know you're there. Like I said, this fight is a little more, I don't know. I just kind of want to run through it. So I will just get started. So monster goes first. I just want to check this. I guess I can read out his story. So the hand, there was once an entity that knew everything, but never spoke. For every secret that escaped, it became weaker, and its enemies stronger. So, instinct of the penalty. I'll go over those when Jeff gets here. In this encounter, departing survivors do not have a hunt phase. Instead, they have the monster level 1. 1 greater than the last one you fought, so this is the first time. Special rules. The eyes. 1 giant stone face. He's in the middle there, that he's already on. And 1 stone column terrain card. And 1 random terrain card. Those were the grass. And place survivors in the blue zone. So we're all there. Okay. Oh, survivors are defending their home. They go first. Okay. I almost missed that. Okay, so we go first. The first thing I do want to do is look at one of them will look at the Rawhide Headband to see the AI cards. So we have, this is just, we're going to hit them all eventually, but this is so we can set up for the best outcome. So, powerful flick, or the full powered flick. Wow. When this is drawn face down, the monster proudly raises a single finger. When this card is drawn face up, target the survivor with the most armor points, so this will be red. 2 speed, 2+ accuracy, 4 damage. After damage bash, knockback 19. During the knockback, instead of stopping a survivor's movement at the board edge, the survivor goes flying off into the darkness, never to be heard from again, dead. Okay. Oh, that's... well... target is doomed. He'll perform Ghost Step which means he will go through the target. Ghost Step has limited range. Well, I can't talk today. Move the monster until it passes through the target, then stop and turn to face the target. Any survivors it passes through suffer 1 brain damage per monster level and instead of collision. So, if I move forward 1 with red, it'll go step through. Oh no, I'll have to do it 2. That was a bad place to put the grass. Oh well. She'll step forward, then he'll go through her, hit her into the stone face. So, into the stone face. The stone face blocks movement, I believe. I forgot to get the card up. Okay. Here we go. Giant stone face. Obstacle. Blocks survivors and monsters' field of view. Impassable. Cannot move through. Move onto any space. Survivors atop the giant maze. So. Impassable survivors cannot move through spaces occupied by this terrain. So, I would get hit into it. So I wouldn't... I would slam into it. I think I would take damage. Anyway, the next card is... Take your best shot. When this is drawn face down, the monster turns to face away from the most possible survivors. Then it moves 1 space forward and crosses its arms. Also in play, monsters -10 evasion. If a trap card is revealed anyway, place the monster behind the revealer, suffering the following. That's bad if eyes are open. 2 random severe head injuries. When this is drawn face up, draw an anchor card. So, if you don't do anything, it's not really going to do much. I think I will do full powered flick and let red get slammed into the rock. And then we know take your best shot is next. Not a bad one. Okay. Blue is just going to move over here. So that's our turn. I don't think anybody really has anything else that we can do outside of attacking, which we don't want to do. Okay. So, like I said, we'll skip that. The rest of everybody else's turn. So full powered flick. So he will go step through. They will suffer 1 monster level, 1 brain damage per monster level. Okay, so this guy takes 1. That's okay. And then he does 2 speed, 2+ to hit. My evasion, 4+ to hit. Unfortunately, I'm not in the grass. Alright, so that is a 9 and a 5. So I will dodge, use the survival to dodge 1. I'll roll the hit locations and decide which one. Hands and hands, well, one of them, so hands, and that is 4 damage. He has 3 armor at all locations, so that is 1 light wound. Okay, not bad. So that is down by 1 survival. And she gets slammed into there. Now, I have to search what happens when you're knocked back. Knock back into terrain. Knock back into terrain. Knock back into impassable terrain. They collide. Suffer collision. Survivor. Knocked into impassable terrain. They collide with it, and the survivor suffers collision. Survivor suffers knockback into survivors. Collision. All right. Collision. I'll check the book. Sorry about this. I don't see this happen very often. Bash bid collides. Collision. When the survivor suffers collision, they are knocked down. Okay. So he gets hit into the stone face and gets knocked down. Not a bad... Not super bad. It was alright. So we know it's the end of the monster's turn. He doesn't do any extra attacks, does he? No. And I don't think he has... Oh, he has a basic action. Okay. So that is his turn. Now it's us. So we'll get green to look at the top two again. Bullet jabs and take your best shot. Take your best shot. Like I said, it's not bad. It's drawn face down. Turn the monster face away from the most passable survivors. Then it moves one space forward. So it would turn that way, take one step, and then do nothing. When it's drawn again face up, draw another AI card. So the next round, this would happen. Bullet jabs. Survivor with the most blue affinities. So it's going to be going for, I think, red again. 2. Oh, no. Red or green. Probably red. And that's a speed 5, 2+ to hit 2 damage. Not bad. Okay, so if we let take your best shot, he will step off the grass and red can run back onto the grass. Hopefully avoid the bullet jabs. So we'll skip our turn again. Take your best shot. He's going to turn away from the most survivors, so that'll be the group over here. So he's going to look this way. And take one step forward, crossing his arms. End of the monster's turn. Red will stand up. Okay, similar thing would have happened with the powered flick. He would have stood there for a while and then hit the person. So that's fine. So with duration, basically, the card flips over, he'll do something, he'll stand there, do whatever. And then it goes back onto the AI deck. Then it gets drawn again face up, and when it gets drawn again face up, something else happens. So he ends his turn with it face up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red's just gonna run up into the blind spot. I just want to take a quick look at something. survivor with the most. Okay. Then it'll pass through, do some brain damage, and hit him. Okay. That's fine. I'll run over there. I really needed... wish we could have gotten some shields for this fight. But, it's just been not very good. With our... we lost a lot of resources the one time. So, finish our turn. Take your best shot. Goes into play. Nothing happens when this drawn face up. Draw an AI card. So we draw the next AI card, which is Survivor with the most blue affinities. That one is red. Closest threat. No target. So it'll perform Ghost Step, meaning it'll pass through her, turn around, and just a quick jab. So perform Ghost Step, then attack target. Attack speed 5. Jeez, I didn't even see that. That's... oof. Okay. That's a 2+ to hit. 3, 4 because I'm in the grass. 5, 6 because of my evasion. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Wow. 4 hit. 4 hit for 2 damage each. Jesus. Okay, red is not doing so good here. Ooh, 2 body, 1 hands, 1 feet. Well, 2 body would be 4 damage. So that would bring it down to light hit. That's fine. 1 to the feet, or yeah, 1 to the feet. Brings it down to 1. That's fine. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not bad. How about yourself?
I'm all right. Just a second here.
Sounds like someone's punching our faces in.
Yeah. They did a bullet jab against red. 5 speed, 2+ to hit, 2 damage each. So, I'm going to dodge the armor because I'm already injured in the arms. So I'll dodge that one, use a survival. Down to 3. Okay. Sorry. Did you go on to Vorpal board?
I'm just there now. I'm just allowing microphone and camera because it just told me to.
Yeah, you have to accept it. Yeah, this fight is just a kind of run through all of his cards to survive.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's bullet jabs. So while you're loading that up, I will look at his next AI cards. With green, we'll say again. So Rude Slap. Duration, when this card is drawn face down, the monster points at the ground. When this card is drawn face up, the target and attack the survivor in the right spot, which is directly in front of him. He'll do 2 speed, 2+, 6 damage.
Why is it not? It keeps giving me a message that I need to allow the thing to do that, to reload the page, and then I do. And they are allowed, but I keep getting that message, unless it just always displays that message when you first load up the page.
It shouldn't. That's weird. Oh, maybe because your mic and camera are being used for Discord?
Oh, maybe. Okay, I'll close Discord and I'll come back in a minute.
Just try selecting an alternate if you have any.
I don't really. Unfortunately, this computer doesn't have any alternate ones. Give me 1 sec. I'll just leave Discord, try this, and then come back.
Okay. Okay, so Except the monster points at the ground. When this card is drawn face up, target and attack the survivor in the right spot. Oh! It looks like he's in there. I'm just going to move his... Sorry, we haven't even really tried out Vorpal Board yet, so I'm just getting him to check it out. But he might not be able to... Okay, so sorry about that.
I'm back.
Oh. Okay. Are you still in Vorpal Board, or did you have to close it? Oh,
no, it looks like it stayed open.
So yeah,
I'm still there.
When you hover over, it gives you a zoomed in look.
Okay. Yep.
And then you can also see mine, and I can see your.
You can see where my mouse is.
Yep, I can see green.
Okay, so I can point it somewhere and say, "Move me there."
Yep.
That's handy.
And yeah, like I said, you can zoom in to just get a better look at the amount of spaces or things like that. And I mean, I can see your cursor, so that's kind of cool. It does a high resolution video, but it does a super low frame rate on the board cam.
Okay.
That way it can not use up as much, as much internet power, speed, whatever you want to call it.
Now, can I make this full screen? Yes, full screen. Okay, and then I can zoom in a bit there. Oh, there we go. I can reposition like that. All right, looks good.
Sorry, just trying to get that. I have so many windows open. And if you look at the top left corner, there's a die up there. If you click on that, it'll give you a list of dice you can roll, and you can roll through there if you want.
Okay, sure. I will do that.
I haven't created the hit location dice, so that you can't really do through there. It'll have to be through normal commands, but you can try one out. It has it in your color as well.
All right, let's try that. Oh, there we go. I have to choose what I'm rolling. Yeah. Interesting. It has a 1 at the bottom as if it's asking you how many you want to roll, but then it doesn't seem to let you change that number. So how do I actually roll it?
Just click on the which die you want.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, Wonderful Richie.
Oh yeah, it gives you a random name.
Ah, okay. I'm like, why am I Wonderful Richie? Oh yeah, there it is up there. So then I could be like, nope, it doesn't seem to want to let me edit it. Oh, right, wrong keyboard. That would do it. Cool. All right, let's continue getting our asses whooped.
All right. For some reason, I can't see your camera on Discord.
Oh yeah, it is still thinking. Okay, let me wonder if it's thinking, even though I've turned my camera off in the other one, I'm wondering if it's thinking it's
being used in another source.
Yeah.
Going
to try this again. I don't have any other cameras I can plug in. Alright, well I guess for now I'll close Vorpal Board and...
Okay, yeah, we won't be moving around too much, but just, I mean, so you kind of get an idea what it looks like on your end.
Yeah, it is definitely a cool thing, and well, yeah, I'll definitely play around with it a bit more once that is, but this way I can at least get video working. Alright,
so rude step. So when this card is drawn face down, he points his finger at the ground, and it's put back on the top of the AI deck. And once it's drawn on his next round, he will attack the person standing in the right spot. which is directly in front of him to the left.
Interesting.
And those things below, so he'll do a 2 speed, 2 plus to hit, 6 damage, and the eyes are kind of weird. Depending on what affinities you have, if you attack him, it may open different eyes. So if red is open, he'll gain after damage bleed 2. If blue is open, gains 1 speed and 1 damage. If green is open, cannot be blocked or dodged. So we're not attacking just to keep the eyes closed. Because also, if a green eye is open, anybody with like the most green affinities only hit on a perfect hit.
Ooh, damn.
So we're leaving the eyes closed. There's ways of like doing things to get his eyes to close, but it's just I just kind of want to get through it and try to survive. So that's one of the cards that we can have, and then the liver blow, survivor with the most green affinities. So that I have 2. You have you have a generic character. Basically, you just have 1 evasion plus 2 for your gear. He has full rawhide. You probably won't even bother keeping track of it on your end. It's just a throwaway guy.
Fair enough.
I got rid of one of the guitars, one of the katars to fill out the rawhide gear, and your Lucky Charm and your Flower Knight badge. Because it's better to have the armor right now than attack. What was it for the most green affinities? So I think that'll be red. Again, geez, red's taking a beating here. So
this is from someone looking at his cards?
Yeah, this is green looking at his cards.
So what is the penalty if we do the other one and then don't let him slap us?
The penalty, the hand points at a random survivor. They must roll on the D10 table, or the table below. A 1, your skull crushes your brain, you die. 2, your ribs suddenly twist inward, puncture your heart. If you have no survival, you die. Otherwise, lose all survival and suffer a broken rib.
Oof.
So we don't want him to do the
penalty. Okay.
So. Oh, and also Ghost Step. So when he attacks somebody with Ghost Step, he'll walk through them. They'll take 1 brain damage. He'll turn around and then hit them. So, and his Ghost Step is unlimited movement, so he can go across the entire board, Ghost Step through you, and then hit you.
Damn. Sounds kind of like he's a jerk.
Yep. So, red is going to have to take this one. So if we want to, we can get somebody else into this spot. It's going to be a lot of damage, but maybe we'll get blue over there. They have lots of survival to spare, and 3 evasion plus the tall grass is 6. No, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus to hit, so he has a good chance of dodging them. So he will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he'll run to get further. And maybe use a survival for that. He does. He had max survival. Okay. So, we're going to leave Rude Slap. And we're going to get him to hit blue. He doesn't do that Ghost Step thing, so he'll just hit blue. And then next turn we'll let him go after red because he kind of has to.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody else will just stay where they are. I guess I can kind of move this in for a bit.
Since we're not using the majority of the board.
Yep. There we go. So.
Nice.
Rude Slap comes into play. He will point at the ground at where blue is standing right now. It goes onto the top of the AI deck. It's our turn.
We need to make sure somebody's standing there.
Yep, so blue is standing there. We do nothing, let him take his turn, and then he attacks blue. So 2 speed. 2 plus, 3 plus, 4 plus because of the grass, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of his evasion. So 7 plus to hit, 2 speed. Oh, Jesus, that's a 9 and a 10. Alright, well, we'll see where it hits, and then he'll dodge 1. Hands and body. He'll dodge the body. That's 6, so he's just taken a heavy wound on the hands. Oh, do you want to roll a d10 for his severe injury, and I will get the book?
Sure. Oh, whoops. Did not open up. Sorry, 1 second here. I did not open up the Twitch stream.
Was it before or after? Before.
Okay, there we go. Rolling a d10. 5.
5 to the arms, was it? Where did I put his thing? Okay. 5 to the arms. Ruptured muscle. Your arm hangs limp. You can no longer activate fighting arts. This injury is permanent. Can be recorded once. Gain a bleeding token.
What is the actual injury called?
5 is ruptured muscle.
Damn. I mean, luckily it's not one of our main people.
And he has no fighting arts, so...
And that, yes.
Okay, ruptured muscle on his arms, that's fine. And a bleeding token. I will put that on him. Okay. If the monster doesn't attack, that didn't happen. So now it's our turn again. He's going to... 1, 2, 3... He's just going to run up there to get out of the way, because this guy's going to step through red and then hit him. I think it was the most blue affinity. So we can look at his AI cards again, just to choose which one we want. So we had the one we had before, that was the liver blow. Actually, we should probably look at these before he moves, or blue moves, just to make sure.
Yep.
So it's going for green affinities, which was red with the most. And that was a 5 damage. Oof, red's not going to be able to take too much more. Oh, survivor with most red affinities, which is... any of red... Oh no, blue, green, or brown, because they all have the same monster, or the rawhide setup. So it's going for anybody but red.
Okay.
So we could knock back 12. Sorry?
I thought it was going to be that slap thing again. Or did he already do the slap? And I missed it.
It can be... He did that one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I guess I just missed that. I was looking something up.
Oh, because
okay. Oh, right, that's what I was rolling the damn... Right, that's what I was rolling the thing for. Yes, okay.
So, it's either... We have one going for red, and then one going for anybody but red.
How's red doing for health?
Red has 3 head armor, 3 waist armor, and 1 leg armor. Everything else is light injuries.
And the 3 doesn't matter because no matter what, he's going to do a heavy injury because he's either doing 5 damage or 7 damage.
Yeah.
Does anybody have which is the one that's not going for everybody? Anybody but red?
It's the 7.
Crowded. Nobody's got 7 armor in any
But
locations.
that is a 4+ to hit. If it goes for blue, where blue is right now, that's for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9+ to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that's worth it. I would say go with that one then.
So red is just going to step out of the way and let blue go for this one. And we'll do that one on top. That was Thunderbolt, right? Okay, so everybody else will skip their turn. Thunderbolt right. 2 speed. Did you want to roll the attack? 2d10s?
Sure.
We're looking for under 9.
We've got a 5 and a 6. There we go.
He misses both. Okay. Oh, he did. He does walk through him, though. I forgot about that, I think. Yeah, he does go step, so blue will take a brain damage. Which brings him down to 0. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So, and he missed both, so that's the end of his turn. It's ours. Green will look at the top 2 AI cards again. So we have that liver blow again, the one that's going for red. And, oh, they're both... Oh no, this one's the most red affinities.
Who's got the most red affinities?
Red has 1. You have 1. Everybody has 1. So we get to choose. It's in that spot again, so if it just goes through blue, it'll be another 9+ to hit.
Okay. Can blue take another ghost step?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a light injury to the brain, but that's fine.
Oh, right. It goes light injury before it starts doing...
Yeah. So we can skip the turn. It'll be his turn again. Oh, no, this... If we have to actually put them back down. So we'll do that one. Because... I mean, the odds that both are going to hit... Of course, now they're both going to hit. So, Thunderbolt right. So he's going to go step through blue. They will take a light... Green. Oh, they have 2. Okay. Okay, now it's rolling for... Do you want to roll the attack again for him? 2 dice?
Okay. 2 dice.
7
7.
misses.
He's slowly creeping his way up there, though. And then 6 coming back
Misses.
down. All right.
Okay. That's the end of that. So now, Green will look at the top 2 AI cards again. So we have the bullet jabs, the most blue affinities. So this is going to be red. And the most green affinities, I think they're both going for red. Jeez. Oh, wait. No, yeah. 1, 2. 2 blues. You have 1. 2. Oh. 1. So this is going for red or for green. Green hasn't taken any yet. And
Okay,
it's
yeah.
Oh, they're both 2+ to hit. Yeah, I may as well let green take some of the fun.
So does brown need to move so that the hand doesn't
Yeah.
stand on top of him?
So, I mean, anywhere up here is fine.
Okay.
So that was target with most green, was it? Oh no, most blue is what we're looking for. Bullet jab. Okay. So the rest of us will skip our turns. And now it's bullet jabs, so it will go ghost step through green, turn around. Green does have insanity, so he's down to 1. And so that's, what's his dodging? Evasion. 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus to hit. Oh, and 2 dice. That's a 1 and a 6.
Yes.
So he will use a dodge. Or good, they're not doomed. Some things make them doomed, but this is fine. So he will keep his, or gain back his insanity. Okay, so nothing happened there. That was the end of that. So we only got 4 more cards left.
Yeah, okay.
We'll look at them again. Oh, good. We have Liver Blow, of course, because we've been putting that one down.
Pushing that one down and down and
look
down.
up.
And Liver Blow. Great. All right, well, I guess we know what we're picking.
So most green, most green.
Which means that red's going to get attacked.
So we'll have red and blue. Oh.
What?
We'll have red and blue switch places. And then green is going to move up here as well, so it doesn't go step through both of them.
Yep.
And I guess it's going for red. Oh my god, it's going for red. Alright, go step through. Luckily, red had a decent amount of insanity. Okay, so again, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus to hit on 2 dice. Did you want to roll them?
Yep. I can do that. 7.
So 1 hits. Oh!
And the 9.
So, that's a little odd. So 2 hit. All right, thanks for the follow there. If you do want to roll any dice, let us know, and !D10 will roll dice, so you can join in and roll some dice for some of our characters. I can put up a prompt when I need them. For example... Oh, is it working? There we go. Oh, and another follower means we can add Gorm.
Yay.
Okay, so that was 2 hits to red, right?
Yep, unfortunately. 5 damage each hit.
Oh, red's not gonna be doing so good. Oh, that's 2 head hits. And we'll dodge 1 because I don't want to take 2 severe. Alright, so that is enough to do severe head injury. And that is a 3, but Dried Acanthus. When you suffer severe injury, ignore it and archive this instead. Oh, I couldn't hear you there. Were you... Oh.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I pulled it up my mic, I forgot.
So, severe injury, he ends up staying alive because of the Acanthus.
Yep, that's worthwhile.
Okay. Also, it's not really a choice, I don't think. It just, when you depart, gains 2 survival. When you suffer severe injury, ignore it and archive this. So it just kind of happens.
Yep.
Okay, so red is fine. It was a heavy injury, so they still get knocked down, I believe. Then it's our turn. We'll look at the next 2. So we have the liver blow again. And soft chuckle. Noise fills the survivors with an unprecedented dread. All non-death survivors lose 1 survival and roll a d10. Add each survivor's courage to their roll. Ooh, everybody's low courage. 15 plus the survivor is knocked down in fear. Otherwise, they suffer 5 brain damage. Gain -1 accuracy token. That could screw everybody up. Versus just hurting red again. And possibly killing red.
How much brain armor, how much insanity does everyone have?
Everybody, you and blue are down to 0. And green has 1, red has 2. But
Okay, so everyone would end up having to roll a disorder.
But there's a way to avoid that card, but we'll have to take on this liver blow.
Right.
So somebody,
Which I guess we do that.
Blue will stand up red, and they lose a survival, or they spend it. 6. Okay, red stands up, and skip our turn, and he goes again. Go step through red. They take 1 more. So they are down to 0 brain armor. And another 2 speed to, is it 3, 4, 5, 6 plus? You want to roll the last 2 dice for red?
Or did we want to let our person watching do so?
If you want to roll... Oh. Roll a d10, exclamation mark d10 if you're still watching there. We'll give you a minute, and if not, then we'll take that roll. Yeah, a shield would have been awesome here.
Yep. Just load everyone up with shields and dry decanthuses.
Yeah.
Alright, I will take those rolls then. I'll start with 1 and then we'll see if the other one comes through.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10. Why don't I ever roll this well when I'm rolling? Actually, I guess I haven't been rolling that one. But
Alright, I'm going to roll for the other one.
Sure.
And that is a 1.
Yay, at least 1 missed.
And they are going to dodge. Oh.
Perfect.
Okay. So they'll dodge that other attack unless they are not doomed or anything. So they have 1 survival left. So missed and a dodge. Now there's only 2 cards left, so we can either put on top that soft chuckle that's going to screw everybody up, or applause.
Out of the showdown, place this card.
Spoiler alert, we're putting applause on top.
Yep,
we're skipping our turn, and applause comes up. At the start of the showdown, place this card at the top, or at the face down at the bottom of the
deck.
Sorry, this is wigging out. There we go. Survivors fall to their knees in agony. Their bones suddenly twisting and changing. For each survivor, cure all broken injuries and roll a d10. The end of the showdown, survivors are victorious.
Oh, unfortunately, the one injury that the one character got wasn't broken, was it? It was ruptured.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh,
great. There's a you die on there.
Yep. Don't roll a 1. So do you want to roll for brown and blue? And I'll roll for red and green?
So this is going for brown.
Okay.
Brown rolls a 4, gaining +1 permanent strength. All right.
Awesome. actually pretty good now.
And then the other one I was doing was blue, was it?
Yeah, we'll do blue.
Oh, do we have any Oh wait, do we have any rerolls? Because
that one is spend a survival or die from shock. They can spend a survival.
The 7+ is pretty epic.
5. All right. So that actually, brown now is a 3 strength person, so that's pretty good.
Yep.
And I'll do for red and for green. So red will be the white die and green will be the black die. Seriously.
What's the black one? I see the white one's a 1.
Black one's a 1 as well.
Oh, man. Do they have rerolls?
Oh. Where are they? Yes, we do have 2 of our guys have rerolls.
Okay, so I'd say use both.
Okay. So that was to him. And where was the other one? I just saw him. Them. Okay. And if these end up bad, then we'll do red again. Oh my god, that's 2. At least they have survival. And a 5.
And that's a plus to strength, so.
2, so 0 survival for red now. That used up all of theirs. And +1 strength for green. Oh, I kind of wish those were reversed. Green has blotted out, which means if they take a brain injury, they also get knocked, or they also bleed. But another +3 strength person, that's not bad. And victorious. Oh, you missed the story for him.
Oh, right, yeah. Wouldn't mind. This one sounds interesting.
There was once an entity that knew everything, but never spoke. For every secret that escaped, it became weaker and its enemies stronger. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well then.
So, aftermath. Any victorious survivor may immediately select...
Did he just showed up and we just fought him, or?
A few years ago, there was an event. I don't know where my page went to.
Yeah, because I had heard something like it was you either suffer a punishment or fight him or whatever.
The hand, it was the Regal Visit.
Oh, right, and we were going to lose a bunch of stuff, so we just said we would fight him.
No, you have to fight him. Whatever happened, we let it happen, because otherwise we would have fought him then, and then we would have to fight him now at level 2.
Ooh, okay.
So, I think it was one of those not too bad, it just killed a person or 2.
Okay.
Not too bad.
I mean, considering all the things that can happen.
Yeah. So, any victorious survivor may immediately select Fist and Tooth weapon proficiency, regardless of age milestones. Gain 1 hunt XP. Gain weapon proficiency level or Star Fist and Tooth, which is monster level Fist and Tooth. So we could get Stewie, quit knocking shit off the... The cat's here knocking things off my bench. So anybody here can take Fist and Tooth and get 1 efficiency or proficiency in it.
Did we want to give somebody that or a couple people that just because?
May as well.
They can always change it later.
Yep.
So yeah, might as well give it to all of them since none of them have a proficiency yet.
So that was... Survivors are victorious. Victory, defeat, nope. Defeat is bad. If the settlement has guideposts, the hand leaves in peace. Otherwise, he slaughters all retired survivors. We don't have any retired, so it's fine. So, rewards. The hand hesitates before leaving. Roll a d10 and consult the table below. Your group gains any listed resources and gear.
Okay.
You want to roll a d10?
9. That's got to be pretty good.
9 plus. The hand bows graciously and vanishes, leaving a package carefully wrapped in one leather strange resource. Inside is 1 skull and 5 random basic resources, minus 1 population.
Oh, he shopped locally.
If the settlement has sword mastery...
Ooh, we do.
Which we do. Innovation when they've defeated... Oh, level 3.
Okay.
Okay. So, he hands us a skull and leather and a bunch of resources. And somebody dies.
And we noticed that someone went missing.
Do we want to get rid of Blue, who got the ruptured muscle?
Sure.
Because they don't have any...
This
They've
is
used
only
their
death,
reroll. They have a ruptured muscle, so they can't get fighting arts. They have just the basic strength and evasion. So yeah.
Yep, might as well dump them.
Okay.
Bye, Blue.
So that was...
I guess not bye, since he's still here. He's just in pieces. And then we're going to put use to those pieces.
Yeah. Why does everything keep falling? Okay. So that...
So what would have happened if we'd actually, like, beat him up instead of... We just wouldn't have gotten the applause part, or...?
Yeah, you don't get the applause, and I can't remember. I think there was something else that happened.
Just seems kind of funny that it's the... Just stand around and let him beat you up and...
Yeah. Okay, so we get a leather strange resource.
I'm just bringing up the spreadsheet now. Okay, so 1 leather. Where's leather? Oh, hey, we can't even make leather currently, so that's a bonus.
Yeah, it's a strange resource, so it's probably not on there.
I thought I had strange... there it is. I have strange resources.
So hide.
Okay.
And basic resources, we get 1 skull.
Okay.
And 5 random, was it?
Yep.
Let's see what happens on the other ones. So 5 through 8, the hand is a sore loser and punts a broken lantern. A random survivor suffers a random severe head injury. And 1 scrap of settlement... Add 1 scrap to the settlement storage.
Okay.
1 through 4, the hand vanishes. The group finds 1 broken lantern, 1 skull, and minus 1 population.
Okay, so the same thing, but he only gave us the skull and nothing else.
Yeah. So this is...
The best situation. We still lose somebody. So really, there's not really... Well, actually, I guess not the best. The best could theoretically be someone getting a severe injury instead of somebody dying.
But you don't get any resources. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I keep forgetting.
5, yes.
5. All right, so we got a question mark.
Nice.
We got a perfect organ, a monster hide, a monster hide, and another question mark.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Bad at all.
We can use... We do get our 4... endeavors. So we can use... Oh, wait. Before we get to that, I had... There we go. The smaller version. Let's just... And I will shift that so it's not one thing. Okay, so... Here's our resources. We do have a random event. And I can't find my pen. There's my pencil. Did we? Yeah, we did do the bone witch. Okay, so we have the hooded knight come back. So we get a random event.
Was that about the Hooded Knight? That's coming back next year, or
This year.
this year? Oh, okay.
I forget what that one is. Alright, so the random event. Ooh, this is a new one. Story in the Snow. Alright, a pale, tall woman appears in the settlement. Frozen water crystals drift from the darkness above. Roll a d10, add 1 to the roll result for each time the players have cheated this campaign.
Hmm.
I mean,
Interesting.
does it, like, when we go back and, like, retroactively change something? Kind of.
I think that would probably count as.
I think we've done that a couple times. We've, like, if we misread a card and then put it back and then drew it again, we're like, oh, no, we would have done this. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I just it's not something we really either kept track of. What's this one called? I'm just curious how people have handled
the
it.
Story in the Snow.
Oh, wait, right. KDM in front.
Well, I'm just going to roll a d10, and then we can see. Ooh, that's an 8. It's hard to read this one on there. See anything?
Yeah, so it's pretty much they're saying anytime that you've gone and said that you've sort of undone things after the fact is sort of what most people seem to consider. I think it's assuming is meant by cheating. Or where you've just went, well, I don't like that roll, I'm going to re-roll it just because. So yeah, it's pretty much anytime you've just sort of been like, nope, we're not doing that, and
Well, how
edited
about
it.
we just go on now, and then we'll kind of keep track of that, I guess, in case this shows up again.
Okay, because yeah, I don't think we've really done much of it, but
I think maybe like once it was a. We put like
Well,
we looked
who
at the
did-
AI cards, and then we put them back, and then when we drew it, we're like, oh, that it's going for this survivor instead of that one, kind of thing. So we changed
Yeah.
positions or some. I don't know. I'm sure we've done that at least once, but we'll keep track of it, I guess.
I think we've been pretty good overall, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay. It was hard to read up on there, so the speaker tells a story of a future dream. When she is done, no one can recall any details of the tale. The next time all departing survivors perish during the hunt or showdown phase, they remember it as it was only a dream. Reset to the start of the prepare departing survivors step of the same lantern year. Any survivors that departed are trapped in the speaker's...
any saviors.
Or, sorry, any saviors that, yeah. Trapped in the speaker's dream and are lost forever.
So pretty much it's you get to have one free reset on a wipe, but if you sent any saviors and they were on that wipe, then you lose them.
We don't have any, so that's good.
Yeah. And it's way better than what would have happened if we had rolled 10 plus.
Yeah. I don't even...
The speaker tells the story of the glorious. Everyone understands the true meaning of death. The survivors spend the rest of the settlement phase roaring into the darkness. This settlement phase, no one can spend endeavors or craft, and departing survivors all gain 2 bleed tokens. Your new life principle is now survival of the fittest.
We already had
which
that.
wouldn't have affected us because we already had that.
But not being able to use endeavors.
And also everyone's starting with 2 bleed tokens.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's not bad. And getting a free wipe. So this is pretty much the bad things happen to people who cheat.
Yeah.
And there's a 1 in 10 chance that bad things happen just because.
Okay, so Hooded Knight. A stranger enters from the darkness. If any survivor has a Twilight Sword, nope. Roll below on Mysterious Agenda. Oh, this one had a sticker that I never put on. Where are my stickers? There we are. Where is it? Tattered Parcel. I'll put it on later. Okay, so... Roll below on Mysterious Agenda. Mysterious Agenda, roll a d10. Do you want to do that?
Okay.
A 5. The Hooded Knight insists on training the uncouth survivors in martial combat. Up to 2 survivors may spend 3 resources each to learn Mighty Strike, fighting art. The Hooded Knight leaves with unfinished business and will return later.
Pretty awesome. So Mighty Strike is on a perfect hit, gain +2 strength until the end of the attack. So I don't know if we want to teach that to anybody or not. I think my guy already has it. It's not bad if for someone who's attacking a bunch, because then if any of those get a perfect strike, but
Mighty Strike, yeah, your guy does have that. 3 resources, those are kind of needed. Or what do we have? I don't even have the resources up.
What do we have? Yeah, I wouldn't really throw anywhere right now. We've got 4 bones, 8 hide, 3 organs, 4 scrap, 3 wild cards, and 4 pieces of iron, which are scrap.
Did you add the ones that we just got?
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess that number is not taking into account the perfect hide or the perfect bone. So technically we have 1 more bone or organ and bone. So we have 1 more organ and 1 more bone.
Okay. So, how much hide do we have? Or not hide. We can use a generic monster hide and skull, as well as... Do we have any organs that aren't special ones?
We do not. We have like the question marks.
Okay. Yeah, we have 2 question marks. We can just use one of
3
those.
3 question marks total, technically.
Okay. We'll use one of those here for
Okay,
that.
so let me take these off. So 2...
Monster hide, skull, and question mark.
Okay, there we go. Those have been taken off our list.
Okay,
and
now...
we're hopefully going to get an awesome endeavor. I'm trying to remember, did we end up doing the statue thing yet, or no?
No, we haven't.
Right, because we're waiting for somebody to get a fighting art or 2, because then we get awesome amounts of fighting art.
Well, we can boost somebody up with... we have 2 more endeavors, so we can... Oh yeah, everybody gets 1... We can get 2 people up, actually.
Nice. Oh right, because they all aged up because of fighting him.
Why do I keep losing my pins? So that is... Oh yeah, I reused an old sheet and forgot to remove that. So 1 hunt XP. I'm just going to put the 1 fist and tooth on everybody. They have... erase all theirs. Come on. I can do that after. Okay, so we'll use up those. We will use up one of our endeavors, and we get 4 innovation cards. 2, 3, 4, and we pick one. So we have Nightmare Training. Lose 3 survival and roll a d10. Accident, spend a survival or die. You may spend a survival and roll again. Gain 1 weapon proficiency, and 10 pluses gain a permanent accuracy or strength. That one's okay.
That one's, yeah, it could be pretty decent for getting somebody weapon proficiency earlier on.
Yeah, you need a lot of survival, though.
Yeah.
But, not too bad. We have family. We've skipped that one a couple times. It's only...
Yeah, that one's the survivors nominate into... Oh, right, yeah, so that's pretty much the...
Okay,
so... Well, actually, that one could be handy, though. Weapon proficiency being handed down to your children.
Yeah.
But, still. Okay.
We have records. That one is...
You get 1 reroll per volume.
Yeah.
The one thing I had read was people saying that work is exhausting. Where was it? You use that, and that's when you fight the hand multiple times, and then each time you fight him, you get a new reroll because you retire 1 person at the end of his fight.
Oh.
So then you save those rerolls for the applause to make sure that you get the good options on the applause.
Right, nice.
But
oh yeah, because you can get what's it? Something flute or something like that, where you play it and you can
make him harder.
Summon a you can summon a nemesis. And
Yep.
the last one we can choose from is Scarification. Once per lifetime, gain +1 courage and roll on the hit location die. Head, suffer blinded. Chest, gain the tough fighting art, so 2 chances of that. Body, suffer destroyed genital or waste destroyed genitals. Hands, gain a permanent luck. And feet,
-1 move.
on a 6+, you lose some toes minus permanent movement.
So pretty much nothing. You have a 50% chance of nothing happening and a 50% chance of something bad happening.
Yeah.
So the only good things is getting tough and getting Gambler's Scar.
Yeah. Wow, that's a bunch of not super great ones. None of them...
I mean, like, for my guy, it's not horrendous in that he's already lost his genitals, so
yeah,
that's not a bad one. So being able to
gain a survival.
That one might be nice just for that +1, but departing survival.
Yeah.
Because we don't tend to have enough survival for nightmare training.
Yeah. Because we have, 2 right now, isn't it?
Departing survival, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this will bump us up to 3, which is pretty good. And then most people have, everybody with rawhide has +2. Anybody with a acanthus has +2. Stone noses has a +1 kind of thing. So at least gives people survival for the hunt as well, because there's some things that need that.
Yeah.
So I know either nightmare training, but you need that survival to do it. I guess family?
Yeah, I'd say let's go with family, get that survival. And I mean, if we can then get people who have mastery on stuff to have kids, then the people will start off with already being at the whatever it's called,
Yeah. Halfway up.
and then and be able to get to mastery
a lot faster. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, so family, another one to party and survival. That's good. Okay. I'll put this on our okay, so that. I will be just a second. All right, so we would between Facebook or not Facebook, between YouTube and Twitch, we have our 25 followers. So Gorm. Approaching storm. The settlement's weather takes a turn for the worse. Light appears on the horizon. From its origin, rolling masses of storm clouds approach the settlement, soaking everything in perpetual sheets of stale-smelling rain. Sudden flash floods, burning winds, and periods of strobing lightning continuously plague the settlement, leaving the survivors in epileptic fits. You may now hunt the Gorm. Add Gorm climate to the next lantern year on the timeline. Oh, right, Gorm climate's not that great, but whatever. I also had Gorm climate in the random event deck, and if we pulled that, then I was going to just allow us to fight him as well.
Fair enough.
And then we would have added a different one. Expansion.
Yep.
Add Gorm climate, nominate a survivor, they gain 1 insanity and brave the storm. Who do we want to nominate? One of those flower people?
Sure.
Alright, flower disorder guy. So, do you want to roll a d10 for him?
Okay. And he gets... Oh no.
A 1. Nominated survivor braces themselves against the wind, struggling against the storm. A sudden bolt of blazing green lightning strikes them down. They gain the absent seizure disorder.
Sorry, which one? What seizure?
Absent seizure.
Absent seizures. Here we go. The first time you would suffer a brain trauma each showdown, you are instead knocked down and forget a fighting art.
Well, that's not good.
Boy. I mean, technically we could have used one of the City Town's rerolls, but we're probably running out of those.
That's a guy who can't even go out unless we fight the Flower Knight.
Fair.
Okay, so that's that.
And I mean, really, it's not horrendous because it would be he has to actually get to the point of suffering brain trauma, so it's not going to go off all the time.
Yeah. So we have 3 more endeavors. We can do 2 people up 1 level. So I think we'll do the 2 people who got +1 strength from that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Alright, so that one and that one. So they both reach age 2. Or first age, second experience thing. So age. And of course I just put the book away. Alright. Do you want to roll 2d10s for the first guy while I find age?
Sounds good. 5 and 5.
10 right in the middle. Gain a random fighting art. So pick.
There we go. So we get 3
choose,
fighting arts?
Yep. Roll for 3.
Is it 3 or 4?
3, I think. What was that from again?
I think it was one of the choices we made. Romantic, I think.
Right. When you gain a random fighting art, draw 3 and select 1. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so our options are Trailblazer. The hunting party may start the hunt space one space closer to the monster at the start of the showdown. All survivors gain +1 survival and then up to +1 insanity. So you can give the insanity's optional. So you don't have to go as far on any hunts. And you gain +1 survival, so that's one's nice.
Okay.
Abyssal Sadist, which I think you already have somebody else with.
When you wound
First
the
time
monster,
you wound the monster, gain +1 survival and +1 insanity. And then last one is Otherworldly Luck. During the hunt and settlement phases, whenever you roll on a table, this one. Anytime you would roll on a table, you may add +1 to the roll result. Does not include rolls made during Nemesis showdowns. But still.
During the hunt and settlement phases,
whenever you roll on a table, you may add +1 to the roll result.
Okay. I
think that one's pretty good, because even just having one person with that sitting in the settlement.
Yeah, every time we get somebody to do something, we send that. Oh, but these are people with the extra strength too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when they're on a hunt as well.
Yeah.
Being able to add +1 to any of our hunt rolls. And so yeah, I'd say go with Otherworldly Luck. And then the other person...
Roll 2 more d10s for the other person.
Say 3. And an 8. Now, does this count as rolling on a table? Do we add a +1 to it?
It's a different person.
True. Fair enough.
I think
so that's an 11.
Them. So yeah, another 3
fighting arts. Okay. Crazed. On a perfect hit, gain +1 insanity.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's necessarily a good one. Monster Claw style. Your fist and tooth attacks gain +1 accuracy, +1 strength, and savage. That's pretty cool, especially if he's using that one dagger. And Mighty Strike. I'd say go with Monster Claw style. And then, because he's already got fist and tooth +1.
Yeah.
And then there's that one dagger that you can use fist and tooth attacks.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yep. It might almost be worth making into our statue. Who knows?
Although, not many people will be using fist
That's
and tooth.
true, yeah, fair enough. It is very, very situational.
Okay. So yeah, that's a good couple backup characters now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that Monster Claw one might be... What do we have for... got everything everywhere. I'm trying to remember what we have on the current fist and tooth guy.
Oh, for stat-wise?
Yeah. So that's your guy.
So I was just reading up because I was curious. And one of the strategies, I guess, that people use when they're fighting the hand is they get someone who I guess there's a certain thing that lets you get 9s or 10s are considered perfect hits.
Oh, yeah.
And then they give someone blood paint and 2 whistling maces. because anytime you get a perfect hit with a whistling mace, you can look at an AI card on the top of the person's deck and
Oh,
move
yeah.
it to the bottom. So you just get that guy to attack each round and hopefully move an AI card down so you can get to applause faster.
Nice.
And then they just build the character with no affinities. They send all their people into that battle with no affinities.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, yeah, because that wouldn't flip things over.
Yep.
Okay.
And then also you always get to choose who he attacks as long as everyone's equally far away.
Now, I wonder if this counts. Because one of the guys had a scavenger kit. When you defeat a monster, gain a random basic resource or a random monster resource from that monster's deck. We didn't... We were victorious, but we didn't defeat him.
Let's see. KDM.
Scavenger kit and the hand. Alright. Yeah, they can be a backup Fist and Tooth guy.
Not finding anyone else who came up with.
Oh, for otherworldly luck. If we put them into intimacy.
Then we would add +1 to their table.
Yep.
Makes sense.
I was just looking at some of the other ones that we still have one endeavor. There's Roundstone Training. The only bad one is a 1. Crossarm block
Which
or tumble.
that person can't get. Like the person literally can't get a 1 because even if they roll a 1, it counts as a 2. So, yeah, good one to run them through and start seeing if we can turn them into an awesome.
Storyteller. Oh, that one gets White Speaker. It's not that great. Rest. Oh, that's for healing broken stuff.
Everyone who was in that fight already healed broken stuff.
Heal ruptured muscle.
Oh, hey, sweet. What's that one?
That one's bad, but we killed that person.
Aww. That almost makes me wonder whether or not ruptured muscle counts as a broken injury, but no, it doesn't have broken anywhere in it. But yeah, so we could have had him just sleep, but oh well, he died.
They were... Yeah, they didn't have any fighting arts. They haven't have any disorders.
I mean, we probably would have been better off killing off the guy who just got zapped by lightning before he got zapped by lightning, but whatever.
Yeah, they've already used the reroll. There's no real... Nothing fancy about that person, so it's okay. So, yeah, we could do Roundstone Training for that one guy. Otherworldly Luck guy. Because they do have... It'd be good to get more fighting arts on them because they have one called Blotted Out that when they take a brain injury, they also bleed. If we can get 2 more for this person, then we can delete one.
Okay. Fair enough.
We can use an endeavor for this. Spend 1 resource. Yeah, whatever random shit we don't need.
We can spend a hide because we've got technically have 7 hides, so spend one of the monster hides we got.
Okay, basic monster hide. Get rid of one of those, and we will roll. That is an 8 plus 1. That's
nice.
A 9.
They gain 3 insanity and either Carapace of Will or Propulsion Drive, which I seem to recall Propulsion Drive was pretty epic.
Oh, secret fighting art's nice.
So Carapace of Will, on arrival, gains the Steadfast Survivor status card. When you are attacked, if you have 2+ Steadfast tokens, ignore a hit and remove all your Steadfast tokens.
I don't know what that is. Oh, I think... I'll have to find that card. I don't know where it is.
Let me see if I can pull it up here. Steadfast.
I can't reach all that stuff. And then I'll look up the other one, Propulsion Drive.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here to tell me what the Steadfast status card is. So for Propulsion Drive, with this one, on arrival, you gain the Momentum Survivor status card. When you attack, if you have 5+ momentum tokens, remove them all, roll a 1d10, gain that amount of luck and strength when attempting to wound. So that is epic. I would go with that one. Because if you can roll 1d10, and if you get lucky and roll an 8, you get +8 luck.
Yeah.
And +8 strength. And with the momentum, it's any time when you move 4 or more spaces, from movement or knockback without passing over the same place twice, gain +1 momentum token. So you pretty much gain 1 momentum token every turn.
Yeah. And if you dash, do you get... or is it once per round?
No,
or
it's
anytime?
just as whenever you travel 4 or more spaces. So I don't... I think if you're moving and you use 1 move action to move 8, that would still only net you 1.
Yeah, but if
you used a move action and a dash, that should get you 2.
That was Propulsion Drive?
Yes. Now the downside is if you get knocked down, you lose all your momentum tokens.
Yeah, that's...
oh, you also get one every time you successfully tumble.
Okay.
So he could do this again later on and learn tumble as well, because that also lets you avoid getting knocked down usually.
And that'd get rid of Blotted Out as well. So
what was Blotted Out?
Blotted Out, when you suffer a brain trauma, gain a bleeding token.
Oh, so you just... okay, so it is kind of neat in that...
there's some bad ones.
Well, no, but it's still better than a brain trauma, because it says whenever you suffer a brain trauma, gain a bleeding token instead. So he never suffers a brain trauma.
Mine doesn't say instead.
No.
When you suffer a brain trauma, gain a bleeding token.
Interesting. Okay.
This one here on the... one.
Maybe, yeah.
That's weird. I can't find either of those Carapace of Will or Blotted Out secret fighting arts. Object. Weird. Yeah, I can't find those on here. Strike 2 blades. Arm trauma, 0 presence. Huh. I will have to look around for those. Weird.
Yeah, so maybe the wiki got it wrong. It's just somebody entering it misunderstood how it worked. Because when I was looking it up, everyone's like, yeah, no, it specifically says you gain it, not instead of. So. But apparently that fighting art suddenly makes a lot of sense when you fight the Slenderman.
Sorry, I accidentally muted it. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say, did we get blacksmith? But no, we needed certain innovation to make it. I'll have to go through all these again. They got all mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I would say let's go with the propulsion drive. That one seems like the better one. I have no clue what the. I'm assuming that the other one has some way to gain those steadfast tokens. I just don't know how. Let me see if I can find more information on Carapace of Will somewhere else.
Yeah, what was it said that the card that you got from it?
Steadfast Survivor status card.
Steadfast Survivor status card. I can't seem to find this anywhere. What type of card is it? Trying to figure out. It's from the Dung Beetle Knight Survivor status
AI
card.
deck.
Or monster.
Should be with the Dung Beetle Knight's AI deck, is what this one says.
Okay, yeah, that's what I just found. Just a second. Did I put those back? Here we go. Here's the Dung Beetle Knight. Oh. No. So those. I don't see it. Weird.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can find it. Apparently people consider Carapace of Will and Propulsion Drive to be two of the best fighting arts in the game. I said steadfast, right?
I think so. I must have put them off to the side because I don't know where the hell they are. Yeah, I gotta clean all this stuff up.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's nobody's posted it online anywhere that I can find.
And I'm dropping cards. So
Oh wait, no, what's this one?
I can't even find it in the deck. Yeah, I'll take a look later, but yeah, we'll take that one. The what was it? Propulsion drive.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'll go for that one because yeah, the get a huge boost to luck will be good. Okay. Tell me we got 8:15, I think. Unless there's anything we want to build. I don't know if there's much more that we really want to. Oh, is there anything that takes leather that we can?
There was a couple things, but I don't know if we needed 2 pieces of leather because there was some stuff. I think it was when we were doing the Phoenix. that we had something and we're like, ooh, let's build that. And then it was the, oh wait, we need leather.
Small feathers, hide.
Actually, let me just search leather and see what we can craft with it.
Yeah. I don't see anything in the plumery.
Okay. So I might have been wrong there. Alright. So gear with this keyword, resources. Uses for leather. Here we go.
Oh.
Alright. Shields, mainly. Lantern glaive.
Yeah, but leather worker. Oh yeah, lantern glaive.
Lantern cuirass.
That's blacksmith. We can't get into there yet.
The bone pickaxe.
Oh.
1 bone, 1 leather. And that's the one that, after the hunt phase setup, place a mineral gathering event on any hunt space. Oh wait, it does say ammonia required.
Oh, yeah.
I think mainly it was we wanted to build a shield. There's also the hunter whip.
I think we also need the leather crafter for that.
Oh yeah, leather worker settlement location.
But I think we need
And you
ammonia.
need 2 pieces of leather. That and the whip's not that great,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything right now that we really... leather workers, 3 hide and an organ, but then we need ammonia to really do anything in there.
Mm.
I'm missing some settlement location cards.
Huh.
Barber surgeon. Was there anything in there? 2 leather for the almanac. A leather and a perfect bone for a first aid kit.
Do we have a perfect bone? We do. What does the first aid kit do? Oh, there's a whole bunch more items down here. Those are just the trending ones.
Leather mask. Let me find. That's Gorm stuff. Oh, first aid kit. Let me see here. It is
Green on every side. That could be handy. Ooh, on arrival, all survivors gain +3 survival. Okay, that's pretty epic. Okay, so it's just an upgraded version of the bandages. Don't we have someone carrying bandages anyways? So you might be muted again because I don't hear you.
sorry. Yeah, I keep hitting the thing. Yeah, we have bandages on your guy, but the green in all directions could give somebody that second evasion.
Yeah, that +3 survival to everyone on arrival is epic.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we should probably take that one.
Yep, I'm down for that.
Because we have that
Completely
perfect
agree.
bone, right?
Yes, we do. Oh wait, perfect. Oh right, because this is the old one I'm looking at, I guess. Because mine says 1 leather, 2 bone, but right, then they changed it because that was before they had perfect stuff. So yeah, we've got the perfect bone. I will delete that.
Okay.
And delete the leather.
So I think, yeah, 2 leather, so perfect organ, 2 bones, scrap. Yeah, that's the only one that has leather, and yeah, I think that one will be good.
Because the other thing that had leather was all of the Phoenix gear had 1 leather.
Yeah.
Like the Phoenix armor.
So yeah,
But
that
now we don't
will
have any.
help somebody get the +1 evasion from Monster Grace. I'll have to play around with everybody's gear grids again because I had to change up yours for your new character.
Right.
Or
Yeah. So set it back to what it was and all that.
And then
Cool.
it might be good to just have somebody with bandages and someone with the first aid kit.
Possibly, yeah. Although bandages might not be super
Yeah.
needed. Because it all depends on who we're going up against, but bleeding isn't always an issue.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll have to decide who we want to go against next time. I do know that there's a chance to gain ammonia when you go on the hunt for the white lion.
Okay.
Or we could go for the Gorm, because we haven't seen that one yet in this campaign.
I mean, I'd prefer the Gorm over the White Lion for the simple fact that we don't really need White Lion resources for anything I can think of.
Yeah. Oh, there's also a chance to get ammonia from Gorm as well.
Oh, okay.
I forget. I know in the White Lion, it's during the hunt. The Gorm, I think it's if you happen to be in the right spot when a certain AI card comes up or something.
Okay.
So,
either way, it'll be a fun new fight,
yeah.
new monster.
Gorm, and I have him painted, so
Nice.
I don't have to finish that up. Yeah, that's, I think we'll probably end the stream here. So thanks for watching.